Hey, what's up? This is Eccentric RockStar'Seed. Welcome to my channel. Okay, y'all, I heard, oh, you ain't catching no crackhead. Where the fuck did that come from? I'm not catching no crackhead. I'm not trying to catch no crackhead. They still have crackheads nowadays. They have drug addicts of all sorts, but they still have crackheads nowadays. That's still a drug that's in? But that's what it said. Like, oh, you ain't catching no crackhead. So crackhead could be metaphoric for a fiend. Somebody who's like on go, because that's like Speedy Gonzalez, so to speak. Let's see. Keep in mind, it don't have to resonate for you to like the video and just say, you know what, you're interested. I'm gonna keep watching you. Okay? Okay, okay? Okay. Okay. I say, you ain't catching no crackhead. What the fuck? Let me meditate for a second. Because I would love to know what that is supposed to mean. So someone could feel like you're moving like a crackhead, like at the speed of lightning. Somebody who's just like in an advanced state of their spiritual progress. Like they see you progressing through your spiritual progress, but they don't call it that. And you're starting to get the attention of the people, and it's like, have you noticed the signs of spiritual progress? Your daily practice has brought you to a place of stillness in one retrospect, in one energy field, but then to others it's like you're so, like, if you look at the photo, he's kind of off the ground a little bit, like he's in stillness by way of his communication with his Lord. Like, he could be fasting from everybody and everything, and what it looks like is, to other people, is like he's just gone. Like, I can't, like, nobody cannot infiltrate his mind right now. Like, he's so focused. Hmm. Advanced state of meditation and absorption in the self. So that could be physical, spiritual, mental, emotional. It's the deepest level of awareness when you experience supreme bliss, consciousness, enlightenment. It's like your human consciousness has to become one with the cosmic consciousness. And your soul has to realize that it is far more than a mind and a body. So I could see like astral traveling could be like really fast, like you're not catching no crackhead. Celebrate the reunion of your soul and your spirit. Like your soul and your spirit, you're becoming more intertwined with your higher self and your spirituality. Like you're in depth with your spirituality. And it's making people like really feel some type of way about how you're moving. You could be moving quickly or hastily away from the people you once knew. You could be moving away from all the things you once knew. Like, obviously, if there's a spiritual evolution, you're definitely not the same person. Like, you're definitely moving away from everything and everyone. And it's like, you become a person obsessed. It's like nobody can stop you. When I leave from a place of love, people respect me. I don't think they love what you're doing right now. Maybe. I don't feel like, excuse me, y'all. I don't feel like people understand or understand that you're leading from a place of love. So they're confused. Listen, I am open and receptive to new avenues of income. So incoming messages. I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. I'm an unlimited being accepting from an unlimited source in an unlimited way. And I'm blessed beyond my fondest dreams. So you speak in a foreign language to everything and everyone you once knew. I prosper wherever I turn. I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere I can be. I am blessed and prospered. Okay. All right, that's fine and dandy, but what's up with the people calling you a crackhead? Why are people calling, like, referring to that as a crack? You must be around some real narrow-minded people. Cupids, generosity, security, and flow. What is this? Decision, flow, big picture. You're just way more intelligent than them. That's what it is. This pink and green is pretty. Just like up here is pink and green. You know, it's like seeing the big picture, especially, big picture thinking. Okay, some people are cool with what they have. You went for more. You went in your somewhere in your spiritual evolution and your highest calling. Your ambition, your drive has amplified beyond humanity. That's what I heard. Combining intuition with logic. So you bringing your spirituality into practicality, into like you're practicing it in a very tangible way because you're becoming more prosperous. You're receiving a lot more money, a lot more abundance. And money is not the only source of income or abundance. But what I'm saying is you're a humanitarian at heart. So you just really released a lot of resistance that could have been blocking you before. You're not in that victim mentality. You take more accountability and responsibility for the decisions that you make. And with that puts you in the driver's seat like a true emperor. You see that? You ain't breaking that person's concentration. Look, what is that? Anyway. I feel like you just exploded. You went from what is it? CEO, vice president, something like that. Like vice president to the emperor. Now you're a teacher in a different context, like a guru. You found your guru. That's what I feel like it is. If that's how a card come out again. Yeah, you giving that shock value. Like it's a whole awakening, and it's a little rude for some certain people. And you got the moon. And these are major arcanas too. Like these spiritual downloads, the magician. Wow, these downloads is like, I see it. I can see the energy now. Like me just speeding up like throwing the cards out. And it's just like, you're just getting download after download after download after download. And then I like quick to just throw these cards down. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Okay. 4 of Wands. Whatever you're doing different, don't stop. It's working. You see that it's working. People see that it's working. And cynicism is saying, oh, you ain't catch. They just nickname you a crackhead just by the way you're moving, the way things are just coming into abundance. The Lovers. That's 4 major arcanas now. A lot of pages are here, so it's a lot of research, beginnings. 7 of Swords. I feel like people are accusing you of being dishonest. Like you're not really saying how you getting all this stuff. Like how you just go from one extreme to like you just was an 80 grand a year person. Now you're at 18 M's. Like what sense does that make? Like how did you just explode like that? Like what are you doing in secret? Are you stabilized in your spirituality with the 4 of Wands? You got 3 pages here. Page of Pentacles, that's embarking on a new journey. Page of Wands, that's spontaneous, passionate conversation. These are all beginnings. Like you're just one thing after another, one contract after another. Page of Swords, that's research, legal documents, binding. You are, your spiritual journey would be, the Page of Pentacles would be your spiritual journey. And the Page of Wands would be the business proposition and how it's stabilizing, how you're stabilizing in your spirituality. How do I want to say it? It's stabilizing your business endeavors, and you're more open and receptive to more avenues of abundance and income. With the Four of Wands there, that's stability. And then you have the Page of Swords, like after careful research, like you did your due diligence because you didn't understand what was happening to you so fast, like, and then you just got in alignment with it. And then that's like you're moving in silence too with that Seven of Swords. Like, it's, don't let the left hand know what the right hand's doing, period. And you're not going to say what the mission is until the mission is done. You know that the Most High is coming to talk to you. Like he's coming, it's exploding through you. It's coming out your ears and eyes, for God's sakes. Like, and the moon that's your intuitive hits, and they just come in like boom, like towers. It's one tower after another. And you got the Lovers here. That's true. You're more true to yourself. Yeah, you're very true to yourself. Now, you're a better communicator. You're more creative. You're more intellectual with it. It gives me Lestat energy. How he just manifested all that stuff because he was connected to Akasha at the same time. I kind of get that. I don't know where that came from, but now that I said that he's connected to Akasha, the love, that could be why the Lovers is there. Like you're facing your North Node versus your South Node. That is a choice. I could be this 80 grand person, or I can go practice or try with the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I can research it, give it a fair chance, and speak on it. Speak passionately about it too. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but I'm not going to tell you my every move because I know you don't understand it. I know it doesn't resonate with you yet. Like, it's not your calling with the Seven of Swords. And the Magician is like, you reawakened, like you reconnected or reconciled. I like to say you've reconciled with some kind of supernatural ability that you've already had since you were a child. Like you have that Pluto energy, that alchemist energy. Like you move through, the only page is not here, it's cups. But you are a kid who can maneuver through different energies, who utilize different energies. Like you were somebody who did like earth. You were real grounded into the earth. Like you stay grounded as a kid where you can just create anything using natural, using, how do I want to say this? It's like you're using obviously earthly things. Like like if it rains one day, you can make anything happen with that. Water, earth, fire. Like you can use any creation of God and bring in abundance and stabilize something for yourself and create something for yourself. Like you have a way with the mind. You have a way with your spirit. Like you have a way with being practical and spiritual and intellectual all at the same time. Like you're very diverse, very versatile energy, especially with the Magician. And you got three different suits here: earth, fire, air, more air. The only water is a tower, and that's really the Mars side of Scorpio. But it can also be the magician here too. So it can also be it's alchemist energy. So that's the Pluto side of Scorpio. But both are here. Both sides of Scorpio is here. But it kind of resonates more with the fire side. Whoever you are, you're just like very impressive with what you do, but you could never articulate it in this way that's the real reason why you always a winner. Like you can always go in and just snag anything, like an opportunity out of nowhere. You can create an opportunity where it didn't look like it was one, with stride, with such charisma. Who is this person? I listen with love to my body's messages. Huh? You just, the way you speak, people are low-key scared of you because they don't know what the hell it is. They can't put their finger on it. It's just you come with a lot of intensity. My body is always working toward optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. I bet you do. Like, that's some shit right there for you. Stop cursing. Let me see. What else can they say about your supernatural abilities? Like, it's just something you could just, it seems like you could do anything. You can use anything to manifest anything, whatever you want. Creating heaven on earth. Let me shuffle these cards. Yes, you are. Like, you create a lot of abundance. Like, look at this. This looks like broccoli. It just looks like a well balanced, like your spiritual garden is watered. You plant the seeds and see how they grow into fruition. This is like endless abundance right here. Like, I don't know what to say about you. It's like, I'm at a loss for words, but I feel like it's like fast, like the speed of lightning. Like, you get those hits and it's like, that's it. It could be God moving through you or working through you. That's why it happens fast like that. Like, be and it is. And maybe how people perceive the new you. It's like, all this just happening so fast. It's like, who are you and what do you do? Like, what do you do? Answer to the call. What is your soul calling you to do? It's about your inner temple, your devotion, how you manifest, quickly manifest stuff. Like, the way you do it, you don't even explain it. You just let people just let their mind wander. It's intriguing to you. One more. I can see with all these pages how this resonates. Play. Don't be so serious. So to keep a lighthearted energy keeps that vibration high. It keeps the velocity high. Higher and higher and higher. It's like a person can have a conversation with you. A person can have a whole conversation with you, an intellectual conversation, and they're bonding with you. And by the time like in the midst of the conversation, you done manifested something with this person's energy. You didn't alchemist that person's energy. But you didn't absorb it in a way where it drains you. You just made something abundant out of just standing there communicating with somebody. I can see how people just feel like you're just very intense, like a magician. They call you a magician. They just call you just call me magic. I am magic. I don't practice magic, but I am magic. Pillar of light. Your vibration just is on a constant rise. Like, it's off the Richter scale. Okay? Because you're the oracle. But you also, the secret is, this I guess is a secret. deep replenishment. You have to learn to water your spiritual garden. I think I said that earlier. Rest, retreat, rest, and be held. Okay. This person's energy right now is like they could do anything right now with anybody. Okay. I'm stopping right there because that's like a good energy. And keep up the great work, I guess, and continue to just be the helping hand of God, because that's the only way this really makes sense to a person like me. Okay, until next time.